Gemini, welcome to your October X reading. How are you, love bugs? How was September for you guys? Drop a comment below. Let me know. How are you feeling? What were you thinking? What was the vibe like? It really helps me connect with your energy, and I use that for future readings. If you're new to Soul Embers, hi, my name is Andrea. I hope you find a message within this reading today that really does resonate and you choose to stay for the journey. Thank you for the love, support, and that beautiful energy my existing viewers and subscribers bring to Soul Embers. You guys are awesome, and I'm so grateful for you. Everything you need to know about this reading and how I go about doing my readings, it's all in the description box below, guys. So check it out. And of course, I'd love to do a personal reading for you. Instructions and contact details in the description box. So, Gemini, what's going on with this X? What brings you here? What is it that you'd like to know? What clarity are you looking for? What is it that you are seeking to find out? So I've already cleansed, meditated, and channeled energy for you. And the Gemini that I'm connecting with, I'm feeling really frustrated. It's almost like you can't put a foot right with this person. They always have a comeback. They always have a way with words to throw things back in your face. This is a type of feeling that you're being overcome with when it comes to this X. You know, they always find a way back in, and you are frustrated that, I guess, you're enabling it. You're frustrated because they're so damn charming. You're frustrated because you're so attracted to them and you can't seem to see through the BS, or even if you do, the actual power of the attraction and the chemistry is so overpowering. So there is this element when it comes to this X where you're really trying to think clearly, and you do so when you are away from them. When you're with them, though, or when they're in front of you, it's a completely different story. So what we're having trouble with here is really staying, I guess, on true to ourselves when we're faced with this X, and trying to kind of temper the passion and the chemistry and that mind-blowing attraction. That's what I'm getting, Gemini. So let's have a look. Let's dig a little bit deeper and see, what is this about? What is this about for Gemini? Give me more. Give me more for Gemini, please. What's going on with Gemini and their X? Balance. This is what I'm talking about. You know, temperance. We have right here the duality. I feel that you are having a little bit of an internal battle when it comes to this X. Not only are you having internal conflict, Gemini, you're also experiencing it with them. What you're actually feeling when you're away from them is a totally different story to what's been executed or what is being done when it comes to face with them or in the physical realm. So it's almost like you're not aligning with what is true to yourself, and it's because there is this really strong connection, you know, very, very passionate. The chemistry's through the roof. I feel that the attraction and the polarities here when it comes to our base desires and urges are just too strong to cut through that magnetism. And then when you finally do disconnect from them or you step away from them, I also feel that it takes some time to let go of their energy, to shake them off. You still feel them very much surrounding you, almost as if they're right there with you. Very powerful, very, very powerful. And so you are trying to take control over this because there's obviously elements when it comes to this person that you're not seeing eye to eye with, which is why they are your ex, right? And I guess October seems like the time where you're really trying to take control, to exercise discipline, to exercise to really dig your heels in, to cut through this magnetic attraction that you have, and see things for and live out things when it comes to this ex in a way that aligns with what you feel inside of yourself. I can almost hear the conversations taking place of, no, this is the last time, this is what's happened, this is how it's happened before, I'm not happy about this, there are certain things that, this person isn't bringing to the table that are aligning with my end goal when it comes to my love life, and then they're in front of you and you're like, I'm going to tell them, and then all of a sudden that magnetic attraction kicks in and the frequency goes up, and it's just too strong to actually cut through that. And what I'm really getting is that they're so charming to you. So October, when it comes to this person, is a time of balance, trying to restore some balance, heal yourself, balance out your masculine and feminine polarities so that you're able to both take action, think clearly, all those aspects of yourself which tend to go in the bin, I feel, when you're faced with this person. Okay. Oh my gosh, beautiful. So what I'm seeing when it comes to this ex of yours, Gemini, is that their focus is on something else. I could be work. They love what you bring to the table. They are so unbelievably attracted to you. They are very drawn to you, but their focus is elsewhere, which is why I guess this may not be playing out. And I also sense that there may be a decision that they've made to step into the future, and however that decision takes them, it's to do with their craft, it's to do with their creativity, it's to do with evolving in their career, and they're not going to jeopardize that. Unfortunately, what that might mean for you though is that you're not there with them. They're on this journey of manifestation in their own life, and they're attracting a lot of opportunity. You just don't see. You just, I guess, have been hoping, or vice versa. This is a general reading. Please flip the energies as you need. They haven't really figured out a way or communicated a way that they can integrate you into their world, or that you can be a part of that, or how you're going to be a part of that, which is where a lot of the conflict happened, which is where you may have felt you were giving a lot of intimacy, a lot of pleasure, a lot of, that you took the edge off what seems to be a very busy life, and all you want is to be a part of that life, and that doesn't seem to have happened. And this is maybe a conversation, a repeated conversation that you've had with them, and it just doesn't seem to get you anywhere. And so October's the time where you're really seeing things for what they are, and you want to make a conscious effort to detach yourself. Yeah, I totally feel you. Totally feel you. There is so much missing from this, which feeds your emotional space as far as what it is that you, I guess, want out of a loving relationship. And you're getting ready to really cut these ties and work on yourself. I feel actually that you may already have started that. You may, even though it makes you sad, you're starting to see a lot clearer. You're starting to be able to say no to maybe catching up with them or speaking with them on the phone or making the effort you used to, whether they were your ex or in a situationship, let's say. so that you can really focus on grounding your own energy, focus on your own future, on your own creativity, on your own career, on building yourself up, a lot of self-care, so you can start to restore the balance that you feel has really been really off throughout the duration of your interaction with this ex. It really, really threw you off. And I feel that you're either stepping into that, making that decision to not put yourself in a situation where you could potentially go backwards because it's such a strong attraction, and you may just withdraw just so that you can work on yourself. Even if you feel that there is a loss here, you know that ultimately this pain that you're experiencing or the hardship that you're experiencing right now is going to pass, and you're going to be in a better place. So like I said before, October's a time where we exercise discipline, consistency, sacrifice, determination, perseverance. You're going to embrace all those elements, Gemini, because I see you really coming into your own. Every time, another message I'm getting for you is every time you feel you're going to lapse, or you want to reach out, or you want to give in, you're going to remember the aspects that didn't go so well, and that's what's going to keep you really true to your path. This person, this ex, you know what? They're really upset that this is not going the way they would have liked. They're actually they're actually so disappointed. It's almost like you gave life a different meaning, Gemini. You came into their world and you really brightened things up. There is another level here when I say you took the edge off. You weren't an added burden on a very, very heavy schedule. You know, when this person was in contact with you, they really felt that they could be themselves, they could live their best selves, they could be open to exploring different possibilities. You brought out their creativity, you really tapped into their heart space and everything that is, that heart space. For example, hope, understanding, trust. You motivated them enough and uplifted them enough, and they felt empowered to take the next steps in their life. To put the past behind them, what hasn't worked before, and not feel so attached to them. You brought a sense of freedom, your energy. It doesn't even need to be conversations, but your energy definitely takes them to different heights. They really tapped into that frequency and fed off it in such a positive way. And the loss of you is absolutely hitting home for them. They can see the big difference. In hindsight, I see more than ever that this didn't go to the next level. But why would they not want to take you on this journey? Because that's what I'm feeling. Or maybe you chose to not go with them in the way that they presented it. There is this element that they weren't ready to make a commitment. They were waiting for something to come to an end, to come to fruition. They're working really hard on a project, on something that was of great importance, where their future basically hung by a thread. That's what I'm feeling. So that they could bring the kind of love that you deserve towards you. They may not have been able to make the dedicated effort towards you the way that you deserve, the way they know you deserve, and give you the commitment that you wanted, even if they wanted to give it to you, because they were working through something that needed to first come to an end so that they could give you their undivided attention. They feel that, what they were giving wasn't enough. You acknowledge that, but till when? You couldn't see how you couldn't see the end of this. It all became a little bit like, I don't see you putting things into action so that this situation that's preventing this union from taking the road or the journey it's supposed to take as we both want it to go, that path we want it to go down, there's got to be a dedicated effort made towards that. And that's what you couldn't see. The attention was elsewhere, or something else was stopping it. I feel that Gemini, October, you're going to really change your focus. You've been focusing on how to work with this energy for some time. And now that you're taking all your power back, not even your power, you're changing your focus to yourself, restoring your balance, staying focused on what it is, on what your standard is, on maintaining that particular standard that you have and not dropping the ball for yourself. I feel that you're going to get a lot by the end of October. There's going to be a fresh new opportunity, a fresh new beginning. You're going to turn a leaf. You're going to start a new cycle. And there are going to be so many options for you that you couldn't see before. Your consciousness in October is really going to be tested, and then by the end of October I feel it's really going to be expanded when it comes to the heart space, when it comes to the love sector. I'm getting that in October you're going to be reflecting on a lot of things that have passed, and that this distance that you're going to try and put between you and this ex is going to give you a different perspective and a different understanding of what's going on. And as the pennies drop, things are really going to come together as to what you need to put in place to restore the balance within yourself and further align with your own personal purpose when it comes to your love life. I don't see in October there being opportunity for this to come together if you're interested in reconciliation. But what I do see in October is a lot of inner work. I see you being pulled and pushed energetically. I see you having inner conflict, and a lot of the conflict as far as the life that you live compared to what it is that you truly desire. What it is that you truly desire is going to be really highlighted, and that's what's going to push you. Not having what it is that you want out of your love life is what's going to push and propel you into staying focused and true to yourself. And this will become clearer and clearer as the month goes. And then all of a sudden, as your consciousness, as this transitionary period comes to its end, things will start to settle. You'll feel more at ease and more at peace. You'll feel a lot more grounded. You'll feel a lot better. You'll look a lot better. You'll be in a different space, and you'll see things from a much different perspective. And as you open up to a new perspective, because your consciousness has lifted, the opportunities will present themselves. They've always been there, but because of the current state of consciousness, you couldn't see them before. So let's have a look. So there's a lot of inner work here, a lot of higher frequency type of work. But what we really want to make sure, Gemini, is that our base, all right, let's say our base frequencies, our lower frequencies, being our physical realm, the life we're living, our day-to-day, need to have strong foundations before we really start to tap into the higher energies, because that's when we have trouble bringing the two and aligning the two together. So the guidance I'm getting for you is start by thinking about the love and the life you want to build, whether it be with this ex or it's not, what it looks like, what it feels like. Then compare it to your current situation. That's your starting point. Put a strategy in place, put a plan in place that will help you work towards that one day at a time, one step at a time. You'll start to really feel empowered, and you'll start to really embrace, really empowered, and you'll start to get very determined. And that's how you're going to start the balance of your inner world to your outer world. And as that happens, your higher frequencies will open. See? All right, so one more card. I just want to see how this all ties in with the X, and you know, why. Basically, why? Why are we here? Why are we in this situation? Yeah, determination, perseverance, moving forward, finding that balance. Really highlighted the areas of yourself. This person really highlighted the areas of yourself that you feel that you really want from a love life. And it brought it to the point where you couldn't ignore it anymore, and they have set you on your path to that. And you are moving forward with a lot of force, a lot of determination. I wouldn't be surprised if you're actually moving as well. Opportunity takes you elsewhere, and they will miss the opportunity. I feel that when it comes to you meeting them, yeah, they have realized, they have now seen a standard of what it's like to be with someone that really inspires and motivates them just by being you, Gemini, just by being the amazing person that you are. What it's like to be with someone that inspires, that allows expansion of self without the expectation. So what can you expect from this person in October? Beautiful reading. They want to communicate. They're coming towards you. I feel like they're going, by the end of October, they're not going to be able to hold back. That energetic pull is like oofed, full on. Like I can feel the electricity. They want to tell you that they want a future with you. They can see what your worth is. They can see what you bring to them. They've been focusing on they've been really laser focused on some particular area of their life. And it wasn't enabling them to see how they can bring you into theirs. But they've found a way. I feel they've found a way. And they want to communicate this with you, and they want to offer you this stability. They want to take you off the market. They don't want anyone else to have you, Gemini. And I wouldn't be surprised if you guys end up moving towards each other. I kind of feel there's distance, physical distance between you. Absolutely beautiful. All right, guys, I hope you found that helpful. Now, if this reading does resonate and you'd really like to explore your personal situation a little bit deeper, where we can really look at restoring this balance, because this passion and this chemistry is so through the roof, it can sometimes really cloud your judgment and make you lose focus of your path. So if this is something you'd really like to work on maintaining present and grounded and seeing things for what they truly are, yet at the same time being able to, have this person in your life if that's something you want, or let them go, whatever your situation, feel free to reach out. I'd love to do a reading for you. If not, I'll see you for your next lot of readings. Bye, Gemini.